Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be taking a first look at Pirates Treasure Hunters, which is a free-to-play MOBA. It's developed and published by Virtual Toys. It was released today, July 5th on Steam, and if you want to check it out, you can find a link to it in the description down below. Now, there are some different mechanics in the game compared to most MOBAs in the sense of its dynamic and direct character control, where you have to reload your weapons by finding the nearest treasure box to gather some extra ammo. Also, you are able to toss grenades and use grappling hooks and swing around, which is kind of fun too. So when you first start up the game, you're presented with a launcher, much like most MOBAs, with your main profile stats that show your icon that you can change from an assortment of different ones. Some pretty cool ones, and they're very well done too. Your profile page also shows your main pirate level, your coins, both silver and the paid currency gold, along with your statistics and league that you're in, which isn't available at the moment, but I'm sure it will be later on. Then you have your match history that shows your last matches and some information about those matches on the right side. Pretty much the same as League of Legends, but in a sort of different style. Then there's the Leagues tab, and as I said before, they aren't available right now and probably will be down the road. It's probably going to be the same as League of Legends with their leagues. So there are currently 18 hunters available in the game, with 6 of them available to play right away, so I'm assuming that's going to be rotation probably every week. Each character has 3 sets of weapons and 3 sets of skills, with videos explaining each of them along with their upgrade levels, their damage, mana costs, and any other information that the skills have in detail. You can purchase your pirates with silver coins, which is game currency, or you can skip waiting to grind out your silver coins and purchase gold coins to get the pirates right away. They have skins that you can purchase with the gold coins, again the same as League or Dota. You also have amulets with different categories. There's artifacts, relics, talismans, and runes that you can unlock slots for specific levels. Each would have different grade levels, 1 through 4. You can also craft unique amulets by combining them together to create new ones with different stats on them. So a bit of RNG there. If you combine 2 amulets, you will get a random amulet with the same grade. If you combine 3, you will get a random amulet with the next higher grade up. You can purchase the amulets in the shop with the silver coins earned from playing, similar to IP in League of Legends. Then you have spells, which are like summoner spells from League of Legends. They can be selected in the lobby screen before starting a match. The difference from League is you have to actually purchase the spells, either in the shop or in the lobby of each match. You can get them for silver coins in amounts of 10 or 20, but only one spell can be selected per match. Once the match is over, they can't be used again if you only bought one spell card. You can also buy gold coins in bundles of 600 up to 10,000 for around $100 in the shop. You can also get boosts, which are 7-day, XP boosts. There are XP currency boosts and stuff like that. You can also get profile icons that you can buy. There's a lot of them. They're really cool looking, and I haven't seen anything that tells me it's pay to win, so that's good. So game modes. There's 3 game modes so far and only 3 maps. First is Pirate Assault, which is a standard game mode that has 1 map, the Skull Temples. The second is Treasure Hunt, that also has 1 map, the Dark Forest, and is only players versus AI. So yeah, treasure hunt, the second map mode is only you versus the CPU, or a team versus the CPU. And the final mode is domination, with the third and final map, the Sea of the Shipwreck, and can only be played through custom match. And you can select 1v1 up to 6v6 in custom matches. The main objective of Pirate Assault is to destroy the 3 enemy totem points and disable the magic dome that protects the final bastion. Each area consists of 4 totems that are protected until you step your pirate onto the area that protects the totems to disable their shields. Then you have to damage the totems. There are also spider nests that you have to kill that surround the totems and spawn spiders. The team that destroys all 4 totems at each point wins that point. The first team to capture all points and destroy the bastion wins the match. At first I was having issues with the dynamic combat along with the direct character control. It takes quite a bit of time to get used to the controls and how the game is played. Like, there's so much going on at once, you have to really be paying attention. The ammo reload mechanic was the hardest for me to get the hang of. I really don't like the mechanic, and it stops like the action when you're in an intense fight. You'll be fighting and then all of a sudden you're clicking and nothing is coming from your weapon, and you have to go find an ammo box to reload. There's an indicator above your weapon showing how much ammo you have left, but it took some time for me to even notice, because it's just a small little red bar. So in the middle of like fights, I wouldn't even be looking at it. I'd be paying attention to the fight. If they made it where you didn't have to run to a box to get more ammo and just had a simple reload mechanic where you could stop shooting for a couple seconds while your character reloaded, I'd be fine with that, because I wouldn't have to leave the fight to go find an ammo box. And if another player uses the box, you have to wait for the box to open again, and that seems like it takes about 30 seconds or so, which takes you out of fight even longer. There's also vehicles in the game that I had no idea about until I saw other players using them. The boats with Gatling guns can be a little bit too powerful at times. They're not overpowered, just a little too strong. The grappling hook was fun, but the only use I found for it was to get out of the water more quickly than having to just swim across the map. Otherwise, there really was no use for it. Then there is the grenade toss. By this point, I was overwhelmed with the amount of things that the game was throwing at me. Press 1, 2, 3 to use your skills. Press E to loot or refill ammo and use vehicles. Press Control to use the grappling hook. Press Shift to toss grenades. Then there's pressing F1 through F8 to apply your skill points. In the intense fights that happen in the game, you have to press so many combinations of keys that you can tell the game was made for a controller. So in treasure hunt mode, your team has to find map pieces or steal them from the enemy in order to find the treasure. The team that gets all the pieces and holds them for the time needed wins the match. At the start of the match, the map pieces are shown in the minimap, and you have to get them before the other team does. Above each character, it shows you how many map pieces they're carrying, and when a player dies that's carrying the pieces of the map, they'll drop them on the ground. It's kind of the same concept as Hero of the Storm on the pirate ship map, where you have to collect the gold coins and return them to the captain so he'll fire his cannons at the other team's towers. So overall, controls in the game, they're kind of rough. A lot to get used to with the grappling hook, the looting, the leveling of the skills, the aiming, the walking, everything going on all at once. At times you're trying to concentrate on your character and he's walking backwards or sideways, and you have to move your mouse in the right direction, and just so many buttons to push. controls are kind of rough. It's not that they're responding badly or anything like that. There's just so many of them. You can get overwhelmed in combat when you're in intense fights. The graphics are really nice. The UI isn't too bad. It's kind of cluttered at the bottom. A lot of stuff going on across the whole bottom there. The art style is fun. It's enjoyable to look at. The character animations, they're clunky at times, but overall they work, and the spells and pirate skills are unique and fun to play with. The music's not bad. Soundtrack, I obviously turned it off for the video, but it was decent and easy to listen to. It's not bad. Overall, like the replayability of the game is fun. It's fun to play once you get used to the controls and how the game works. I would say if you like the MOBA genre, give it a try. It's free to play. You got nothing to lose. And yeah, that's it for Pirates Treasure Hunters. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe. Did you try the game? Did you play the game? What did you think about it? Let me know down in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time in another video.